neutrinos are ghost
They're
particles.
ghostly-ish, but we can still interact with them and detect them.
They're really useful because they don't
Neutrinos
interact with
cannot be
light.
cannot
Well,
be
they interact with
observed
light, but not they don't refract. What I meant to say.
or easily detected because they are ghost particles.
What?
They don't interact, not at all. They interact very
Yeah.
rarely.
They have to hit
But
a
That's the
neutron
point.
right in the
but
middle.
but now look at this. There is a company, if I'm not mistaken, in Georgia, which is Indo. I mean, like neutrino, the underground neutrino. Uh,
It's not a
you
company. There's laboratories, but
Right, right. But now, they're trying to send neutrinos through the surface of the Earth so that they can go to the
they've
other
done
side.
that
It's not
Yeah,
multiple
but
trying. It's
times.
they've done it.
no, they haven't done it. It's not
Yes, they
possible.
have.
They've
Yes,
done
they
it
have.
many times.
I've literally visited the
How
experiment
long?
myself.
How long?
They
Many
published
times.
it, Son
What's
of
the
Africa.
distance? What's the distance?
It was
There's
from
a short one that's like 400
from
miles.
Fermilab. Yeah, there's the one from Fermilab to Minnesota. There
Right.
was also one between 2 points in Japan, and then there was also one from Switzerland to Italy.
All right. So what do you do? Like you dig down in the ground, and then what?
Dude,
Send
we
the
can't hear
neutrinos.
you.
They aim it down
Yeah,
into the
it's-
ground, but the neutrinos are able to pass through the ground.
Yeah.
Bro,
The
bro,
Earth is
company,
transparent to neutrinos.
bro.
Because Earth is
But
chill
you
like
see,
that.
yeah, but you see, the neutrinos that are released by the sun, they cannot be detected. You have to create your
Yes,
Yeah,
own
they can.
neutrinos,
What?
right?
What?
Sure, they can.
What?
Neutrinos from the sun absolutely can and have been detected.
There you go. There's neutrinos from the sun. It looks like that. There you go.
Yep. Yep, that's from the Super Kamiokande Neutrino Observatory
And
in
this is
Japan.
this is looking down at midnight, actually, but regardless
How
of that,
can you prove neutrinos in a real life?
because it was reproduced by
Say
other
again?
laboratories.
Well, now he's just saying
It's
how
the
can
whole
you prove that
scientific
neutrinos
method.
exist?
It's the whole scientific method.
Well,
The
I can tell you how neutrinos were
repeatability
discovered.
and verifiability. That's
Again,
the whole
yeah.
point.
For neutrinos, they're so lonely.
Here, I can take this.
Yeah,
Neutrinos were
neutrinos.
discovered when, or at least were first hypothesized when investigating beta decay. So basically, you have an atom that is unstable and it shoots out an electron,
There
and
we
they
go.
found that there was missing momentum in this
There
process.
you go.
They found that
Again.
there was missing momentum in this process, so they hypothesized that extra momentum was being carried away by a neutral particle. To test this, they what they did is they set up a big detector across from a nuclear reactor and put many layers of lead and uh, concrete between the reactor and their detector, such that it would filter out all other known particles, and any other particle that got through would be the new neutrino.
All right.
And
How many?
lo and behold, they did discover this.
So, how many neutrinos would you send out, and then how many neutrinos would you detect?
Oh,
And then
I have that
do
data
you
too.
have to? Do you have to?
Yeah.
It's a very
counter-
small
do you
fraction,
have to
but
counter
it is
for-
above background.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you have to counter in for Earth's
So
curvature?
I'll give you a couple
Yes, you do
numbers,
have to
son of
account for the
Africa.
curvature of the Earth.
How do you count in that?
I'll give you a couple numbers here. All right. So if you just have a static, so when you're trying to communicate to, right, you have the one emitting neutrinos and then the detector somewhere else. That somewhere else detector is going to have a background detection of like 10 or 20 events per whatever unit of time. And then when the beam hits it from the sending station, it goes up to about 300 detections per event. So
It's
it's
still
a
small, but
it's a huge increase. Another one where you just want to sit deep in the earth and just wait for the solar neutrinos to come to you, that's going to be about 5,000 a year.
Right, but look, the only like I don't know if you don't wanna call it a company, but the only project that I heard of, which is
Experiment.
based in Georgia,
Laboratory.
right, it's called
Also, I don't know of any
deep-
neutrino
no, no,
experiment in
deep
Georgia.
underground neutrinos.
You've piqued
So
his
they have
interest.
to. Yeah, but look, I can pull this article out. It's just that I'm not in front of my laptop
That's fine.
now.
That's why I'm here. I can pull them all up.
Yeah, but look, okay. So then just look up at Dune, deep underground
Oh, I know
neutrino.
the deep underground neutrino country.
That's not
Georgia.
running
That's not
yet.
Georgia, is it?
I don't think it's running yet either.
And yeah, that's not.
That's the only
But that's
one
between
right.
Fermilab in Illinois, and I think South Dakota.
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah, it's
Dune
South
is
Dakota.
right outside the Fermilab.
I
And
love
it-
how they gave it that name.
Well, it's in Fermilab, the beam,
Yeah.
and I actually got to work on the beam line.
Nerd.
Like I've
Yeah.
actually used that beam line and
You
can
see that?
confirm that it
There
is
is-
doing what they
Look.
say it's doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I put up this specifically because there is no curvature in there. You see that project over there? No.
Yes,
curvature
because
at all.
this is only
Yeah, it is. That's why they're aiming it down.
this part of it is only like a couple hundred meters.
Bruh, why would you show a couple hundred meters with your?
Yeah, this is
400 miles?
no right here. It actually labels it in the diagram. This is
That's a close-up
400 meters.
diagram.
Yeah, well,
This is
but
400
can you-
meters right here from
Right,
here to
show me
here.
the data.
It's right
show me
here.
the data
See,
which
it says
says-
it right here. 200
The
meters,
data
210
doesn't exist
meters.
yet. It's still
No,
under
no, no.
development.
Quanta out. You said that there is like 400 miles that they sent. Do you have that data?
Yeah.
Which shows?
Yes,
Alright,
dude.
Yes.
Pull it up.
That's
right.
not for
Pull it
Dune.
up.
That's for Minos.
That's for the Minos
Minos
experiment.
is a concluded experiment that has the data.
Is it gonna matter to you though, son of
That's
Africa?
it. That's it. I'm here to learn.
So this is the Dune one, and
Yeah,
that's
Dune
only
is
going to
not
be
done being built yet.
that's only 400 meters. You're not going to have detectable
That's-
curvature at 400 meters.
That's the one that I've seen.
Okay,
That's why
so
I'm
now
saying
we're
that
going to look at
we don't
Minos.
accounting for the.
Now we're going to look at Minos.
Minos is one that is concluded that does use the curvature of the Earth as well.
That's it.
I'm working on it. Give me a second. Actual science takes a while to verify and have the proper information. There we go. So here's the Minos experiment, Fermilab in Sudan, 730 kilometers, meaning at maximum depth, the beam is 10 kilometers below the surface. There's your curve.
That's a drawing.
Yes,
bro.
because
Shouldn't
at
it- you can do
Fermilab,
something better than
At
that.
Fermilab, the beam is angled down. So if the Earth is flat and you angle it down, it will never come up back somewhere else on Earth. But if the Earth is curved and you angle it down, it will come back out somewhere else on Earth.
You
I'll
know
take a
the
screen-
Minos
I'll take
far
a
detector
screenshot
or
of
the
this.
Nova detector has a live event display online. Here, I'll send it over to you.
Do you see the image? See how
Right.
the line goes
I-
through the curved surface? If the Earth was flat, that line would never come out the other side. It would just keep going down.
It's great that you brought this up. I'm gonna have to do my homework,
Great.
due diligence, and see how this.
So
like,
the
how that
terms
is-
you need to look for are
Here.
Minos, Dune, and Fermilab. Those are the
I
three
already
terms.
looked at Dune. Dune doesn't
Well,
show the
you
globe.
clearly don't
Dune
have your
is
information
local.
straight, so I'm
Dune
trying to
has
help
not
you
been
out.
finished built yet.
I'm trying to help you
Yeah.
out.
It's local. It's no curvature there. Dune.
There's also
Yes, because it's only
T2K,
400
the
meters.
T2K experiment.
Let me
And
actually
also
get
the,
let me do the
um,
calculation real quick. Hold on, I got this. For a 400
Sure.
meter experiment, how much curvature do we need to account for? Let's find out.
Whoa.
So 0.4 kilometers, right? 0.4? There we go. So 1.25 centimeters of curvature. There you go.
Yeah, I have to check this.
So,
like the only one that I checked.
The
was
Dune
so I
experiment,
have to-
yeah, the Dune experiment needs to account for 1.25 centimeters of curvature. Quantanaut, how wide
only,
is the
only over
beam?
that short distance. There,
That's topography. That's
well,
topography. That's
there
not
is
curvature.
the Dune experiment does go all the way to South Dakota.
Yes.
And over that, you do need to account for more curvature.
No,
That's why it
but-
is at a downward angle.
But
But
did
that one
you see-
diagram that you saw was just to the near detector.
This is
Uh-huh.
Which is
But
right in front of
that-
the beam.
You see, the diagram is going down.
Yes.
Deep underground. Do you understand that?
it's
Deep
but it's
underground, and then
shooting
they shoot it
down.
up.
It's shooting
That's
down.
the point.
But this the sensor. Do you see
And at the
sensor?
end,
All
at the
this
other side of the
detector.
beam,
Yeah.
in
So
the far detector, which is not shown in this image, the beam will be coming up from below due to the curvature of the Earth.
Wow, this image just debunks your own.
no. Which hold on. Which way do you
What?
think
No.
Hold on.
What?
Stop.
That's the
Stop.
reason-
Stop. Everyone stop. Stop. Son of Africa.
Yo,
Is the neutrino in this diagram going from left to right or right to left?
just looking at it, look.
Son of
Looking at
Africa,
the
is the
diagram
neutrino
itself,
going from left to right or right to left in this diagram?
it's going from deep from the
Is
ground going
the
up.
neutrino
No.
going from left
Bro.
to right or right to left in this diagram?
Bro, it's going from the ground going up.
Answer the question.
Nope.
You have 10 seconds or you're booted. Is the
it
neutrino
your
going
left
from
or
left to right or right to left in this diagram?
Bro, you can see it over there. It's from
Answer
deep
the
underground.
question. 10,
Why is it
9,
deep underground?
8,
Why does it have to
7,
be deep underground?
6, 5,
Man,
4,
look what you're
3,
doing. You're so dishonest
2,
on yourself.
1.
You're so dishonest.
Goodbye. It is going from right
That
to left. It is going from the accelerator
Yes.
up the hill and then shot down into the earth. You absolute insufferable dishonest pig. Go fuck yourself. You can't even answer a stupid question, and you want to argue about the integrity of a physics experiment that would literally disintegrate your brain if you attempted to actually comprehend what they were doing. Go away. You are a waste of everyone's time. I don't care. Goodbye. Jesus Christ.
So you can pull up the little detector display that I sent you.
Sure. Where do we need to go?
This is the data from a neutrino detector.
Oh, yeah, raw data. Boom. So this is showing the angle of incidence? Is that what it's showing? East, west?
Well, it's showing you the actual
North,
particle
south.
tracks.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the angle of incidence. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.